Hello miners, Munchmo back with more gates tutorial. As you'll remember, the first episode we covered the basics of creating gates and the parts of the basic gate, the conditional and the effect that it causes. The second episode we covered the new concept of pipe wire, as well as the iron and an OR gate. We covered in the third episode the golden and an OR gates. And now we're going to look at the diamond gate. Now, just like the gold and the iron, it requires what's known as the redstone diamond chipset, which is made by putting diamond and redstone in here and making it like that. Once you've got your redstone diamond chipset, let's go ahead and just grab one here. I will show you the minimum needed. Nope. I want to give that to me. Darn it, I forgot. Hold on, let me go in here, options, cheat mode. Thank you. Okay, so you hit that, get some of those. You put that in here. All you need in here to make this is the redstone diamond chipset and then the 4 colors of pipe wire. Again, just like all the other pipe wire, it's just the color, some redstone, and iron. So like yellow would be dandelion yellow, redstone, and iron. Green is cactus green, redstone, and iron. And that allows you to make the diamond and the OR gate. Now if you throw some pulsating chipsets in there, hold on, let me dump some more crap. Gives you, wait, hold on, let me see, I'm doing something wrong. Pulsating chipset. Oh no, I want to see the recipe for that, please. Pulsating chipset, and then a diamond OR gate, and then a redstone iron. So all the autarkic gates are made the same. The only difference is you change out the actual diamond or gold or iron gate in the recipe, but you keep the pulsating chipset and the redstone iron. So yeah, that is how, where the diamonds are gone, that's how you make the gate. Now, you might be asking yourself, what's so special about the diamond gate? And I am going to show you with this autarkic gate here. If we place it on the pipe, we have a lot more options. Over twice as many options as we did in the gold gate. So not only do we have the ability to choose our conditional here, we also have the ability to choose the like an item to include in the conditional. Obviously that's not going to make a difference because this is not a liquid, but yeah, we also have the ability to now use 4 different colors of pipe wire. We can use blue. Let's run some blue here just so you can see. And then we've got green pipe wire. You'll see here. And that goes along that side. Oops. And then we've got the yellow pipe wire. Oh. Okay. So now you'll see we have pipe wire on all 4 corners. And oops, if we interact with this, we can use red, blue, green, yellow, energy pulsar, of course, because it's autarkic, and the redstone signal. And it can also react to incoming red pipe signals, blue pipe signals, green pipe signals, and yellow pipe signals, as well as the normal conditionals that we could see previously on all of the other gates that we've looked at. Now, a nifty thing here, especially with the diamond OR gate, is you can use a single gate to do all sorts of things. Let's say you wanted it to interpret signals. You could have it do something based on all kinds of crazy things. Like one gate can do up to 8 different things depending on whether or not it's getting or not getting all 4 colors. So we could have it. Oh, there goes another pipe. Yeah, my engines aren't set up in the best way possible. We're pumping out power. Yep, that one's going to blow next, and we're not using it. Let me Just grab some diamonds here, and I'll fix that. Diamonds. I don't have any inventory room. Diamonds. Give me diamonds. Thank you. There you go. Make me some diamond gates. Alright, now it'll get working. Suck that power down. So, you see, we could... I honestly, the diamond gate is a lot of overkill, but you can use this with, say, like structure pipes in a way that would actually allow you to... Is there an empty all inventory button here? I wish there was. But I don't think that there is. Creative mode off. There's no... Just delete everything. Ah. There we go. I'm trying to get this crap out of my inventory. I'm not used to using NEI and all that sort of stuff. Okay. So anyway, yeah. And creative mode on, delete mode on. Okay. Alright. So you could potentially use this as a way to interpret things and work with your redstone creations. But there's other ways to do it too, because you have the option of 4 different colors of pipe wire in one gate. You could potentially use a diamond gate to replace certain other things. Like if we were to put one here, we might have a way to use, obviously, to turn the power on if it needs power, if the engine's not ready to blow up, or, you know, we could interpret other signals from other machines. I've actually set something up back here that isn't quite complete yet to show you what I'm talking about. So for here, I've just got a simple iron gate and iron pulse or autarkic gate here, just because I can, to show you some of what we got. We got one of these nifty little multi-farms going on from forestry. Let me grab a quick little engine here. I want one of these blue electric engines. Well, I wanted one of them. And now I need a screwdriver to rotate that sucker. Thank you. So let's turn that thing around. Good, good. So this one here, if it receives a pipe signal, it is going to send out redstone. So that'll activate that. So now we need to give it some power, obviously. Battery box. Let's get a stack of those, and let's get a stack of them solar cells that this thing uses. And we will get this thing set up really quick. So we dupe, and dupe, and dupe. Sure, why not? We'll give it a lot of power here. And then we'll just lay down a lot of solar, just so that it can work when it needs to. So right now, this thing, we have structure pipe carrying the red. Oops, let's actually get under here. We have structure pipe carrying the red pipe wire in to an iron gate, because iron can deal with red and only red. So we have it sending red over from here, from this diamond gate. So they don't have it doing anything. So what do we want it to do? If the machine, what do we want? We want it to say, if the machine can store energy, except this machine, unfortunately, doesn't quite interact properly with gates. It can detect some stuff, but it can't detect the power usage of it. So what do we do? I would assume at this point we're just going to tell it to turn it on and start going, really. I mean, honestly, that's all you can do. Now, you'll notice I set up other conditionals here for other colors. So we've got, if it needs fertilizer, send out a blue signal. If it needs space and inventory for oak saplings, send out a green signal. If the soil is below a level, we send out a yellow signal. And then we have the pipe wires, the yellow, blue, and green, heading over here. Now, this one, I used a diamond ore gate. It's blue, so I could have used a golden gate instead. But we are going to say, if the blue pipe wire signal is on, we send that over there. And this one we're going to say, if the yellow is on, we turn on the pulsar. And we're going to do the same thing for this one. So what this will do is these chests, as long as we keep them stocked with the right stuff, these chests will automatically refill this thing up. You see, there's the fertilizer, here comes the soil, here comes the saplings, and then we've got the power coming in from over here. So you'll see it's already started getting to work. So that's just a simple, little, easy way to do it. You could possibly use this system like this to be even smarter and have something that would be to make more fertilizer, like if we had an automatic crafting table. Yeah, let's do that here. We have an automatic crafting table. Crafting, maybe? Crafting? There we go. You have an auto crafting, not automatic. I totally clicked on that. There we go. I don't know why I didn't do that. And then we could put, okay, I need to go back into creative here. There we go. Wooden pipe here to suck the stuff out. And then we can put a cobblestone pipe here. And then we can have a gate here. What kind of gate do we want? We need at least a golden gate. Because, no, golden ore gate. We need at least a golden ore gate because that's the only way we can detect items in inventory. So we take a fertilizer here and we put it, if there's space in inventory for fertilizer, see, that way it'll know. And then we can send a signal over to this crafting table. And how do we make fertilizer? That's a good question. What is the recipe for fertilizer recipe? So apatite and sand. So yeah, all we got to do is put some apatite in there and some sand in there. So we go like that and like that. And then we put, of course, since we're using a golden gate over there, we could just put a simple red pipe wire, but we could also use blue if we wanted to. And then we can go from here to iron, because we only need an autarkic iron right there. And if we get a red signal, we pulse. And so now it'll start feeding stuff in there. Now, the next thing we do is we can put in, let's grab one of these real quick here. There we go. Iron gate there. Now if we have 2 more chests here, one with dirt, one with apatite. One with dirt, one with apatite. And then we put another one of these golden gates. Gold ore gate here. We can say if there is space in inventory for each of these things, apatite, and then if there is space in inventory for sand, we have 2 more pipe signals we can send. So here's one, and then we want blue here. Alright, and so then we need this autarkic gold gate here and here. So this one, if there's a blue pipe signal, we send. If this one, if there's a red pipe signal, we send. Oh, I need one of those wrenches to turn this thing around so that it goes the right way. And so now we send the red pipe signal there. We send the blue pipe signal there. So we have space in the inventory for either of these. So I got that backwards. I need to do that. Okay, so blue is blue. So let's grab a whole bunch more apatite. Actually, probably should be using golden stuff there. But, alright, so that's going to start sending apatite down the line. And this is going to start pumping red. Oh, this one, if there's space in inventory, pipe signal. There we go. Okay. And then this one here is sand. So we'll grab a bunch of stacks of sand. And you see how this could work is this will now keep, keep this thing going and fed, and it'll only do it when there's actually room for this stuff in here. So once this chest is done, this thing will fill up, but then it'll stop. You see. Now, as I said, using golden pipes would be better, so then the stuff would get shot in there faster, and we wouldn't run the risk of overloading this thing because of the speed at which these things are going. It may potentially get overloaded, but now we've got this thing, so it's going to keep making this fertilizer, and then it's going to send the fertilizer along there as it needs to. This side, we're all out of hummus, so we could do the same sort of thing if we wanted to. I'm not going to go into depth there, but as you can see, this machine is busy doing its job here, and it's going pretty good. Now, for some reason, why is it not sending? I guess maybe, oh, it's out of power, that's why. So it doesn't have any work, so it doesn't need any oak saplings right now. So, but yeah, so there you have it. That is just a good example of how you could possibly use a diamond gate. I think I've covered just about everything, so this is going to be the last episode of the gates tutorial. I hope you guys have learned a lot. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in a comment below. If you have any ideas for other tutorial series that I may be able to do, let me know, because I would definitely not mind doing it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.